all right, mate?
Nah.
What are you doing?
Taking apart your car.
Why?
For fun.
Today is going to be a fun day because we are stripping out the bogan. We're dry icing it. We're pulling all the sound deadening out and we're putting in a roll cage that is over there in the corner there, brand new from Saito Roll Cage, because this thing needs to be legal for EDS, Ebisu's Drift Series, which we're competing in this weekend. To be honest, this car needed a cage a long time ago, and it just makes sense that we put it in here. And then all the interior parts from this that we don't need anymore because it's a cage car can go to the abandoned 32. Means I can finally finish one of those.
Don't tell them they forgot that car exists.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, cool. Anyways, so yeah, we're stripping this thing out. You guys already know. But hey, if you watched the latest video, what was the safe word? Let me know. And then at the end of this video, if you watch all the way to the end, there's another safe word that you put in the comments. Also, this year is the year. We are rebooting. We are starting from scratch. I don't know where this energy is coming from, but 1 million subs. I know we can do it. Tell your friends, get everyone on board. Let's subscribe. Let's hit that like button and let's grow this channel and do something different than what we did before. Let's do it. Before you jump to conclusions, Hugo did this. He worked out he can headbutt people. What'd you say?
It's hot in here.
You can fix that really easily. You know that, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to get all of this out so we can pile the dry ice in.
Yeah, I guess it'll cool it down pretty quick.
Yeah.
Wait, did this not come out?
No.
The bolt stuck?
It's not really stuck. You were filming and I didn't want to make a bunch of bolt noises while you're filming.
I mean, we're working on cars, man. This is 2026.
What?
This is 2026, the year of the grind. The year of the reboot. Come on, you got this, Riles.
Okay, all right, I'm just gonna...
Guys, help me come up with a nickname for Riley.
Oh, please don't. Don't help him with that.
Nice! Hey, love that. Hang on, we gotta pull these through first. Yeah, that's a little unsafe, but we got a harness bar with the new cage, so your boy's not gonna be unsafe anymore. Japan things, guys, literally. You may have to unclip that from the thing on the side.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that slides through there. No, it can't.
Can you scoot this all the way forward?
Can I scoot it forward? Okay, here, you hold this.
Okay.
Hold them, because, you know, we got to look after our rose. 3, 2, 1.
All right, here.
We got it?
Pass that back.
All right, might need to lube these up. They're a little rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, filthy mug, you. Sorry, Riley. There's been some questions about our relationship, Riley.
Yeah.
You definitely want to be here, right?
Sam's holding me here against my will, and I have no say in it. He takes away my shoes and gives me these Crocs. Sorry, YouTube. He takes away my shoes and gives me these terrible Crocs, and doesn't give my shoes back unless I do enough work. It's awful.
How long have you practiced that for?
Just this morning when you were live streaming.
Yeah, we did a stream.
It's a funny bit, so I'm gonna...
If you don't have notifications turned on, we go live actually, honestly, quite regularly these days. And we just hang out with you guys, jump on the sim and do a bunch of tandem practice and stuff. It is a lot of fun, but if you're not subscribed and don't have that notification turned on, you're gonna miss out on them, and we have a bit of fun. Like this, and then...
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hey!
Steering wheel comes off, so it's easy.
We got it out.
Now the only problem is, where are we gonna put all the interior parts for this car?
Inside the abandoned 32.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, we'll put it inside the abandoned 32, outside, because it's interior parts for that interior.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense, right?
Just with all the exterior parts that are in it too.
Check out how good the FD car looks right now. There's a few tiny little changes we need to make before the next round in a few weeks, but we have finally just dropped our brand new Formula Drift support pack. This is for those of you that want to directly support us with our Formula Drift endeavors and competing competitively here in Japan. We absolutely smashed the design this year and the pack, and our very first no-body flags are actually part of the pack as well. We've never done a no-body flag before. We've done like traditional banners and stuff, but we really wanted to do something different. So check out the new designs, check out the new stickers, check out the new hat, and most importantly, check out the new shirt and go show your support. Grab this pack. For the first 50 people that place an order, we are going to be cutting up pieces of the chaser and signing them and sending them to you guys. Only the first 50 people. So what you need to do is go to Sammit.net and place an order for our brand new FD support pack, and don't sleep on it because, I mean, the first 50 people, you guys definitely don't want to miss out on a piece of the chaser. That's the thing of history, and it is gonna go and not be around anymore. So go to Sammit.net, place your orders for the FD support pack. Thank you so much, guys, for your support. We would not be able to compete this year if it wasn't for you, especially with everything that happened and the missing banner up there and stuff like that. You guys know it's been rough for us, but this is the best year we've had ever in J1 with the best results. So it's all working and coming together because of you. Now let's get back to the Bogan 32. While Riley's working on that, I'm gonna work on the back. There we go, easy as. Whoobish. Next one. Oh, I was looking for that 10 mil. That's where that went. Ooh, cute little. Oh, that's from the seat, yeah, because it came out of that rusty Stagia that we got free parts from. Yeah, it was like a flooded Stagia. It was a good seat though.
It had good body parts and
Yeah.
interior parts still.
All right, we've got, oh, that's a seatbelt 14, which I'll have to take out. Oh, that's undone. Is that undone? That's undone too, hell yeah! Oh, that's right, this seatbelt's stuck for some reason. I remember that, we need to reset that. Slide it through. Hey, here, you take this out and just plonk it on top of the other one.
Sure.
Over there. Perfect, whoa, what is this? What the hell is that? That's some weird aftermarket harness stuff. What the flip is that?
For your 6 subs.
I think it's for this weird fan contraption thing here.
I thought that was a sub, not a fan.
No, it is a fan thing.
Oh, wow, thanks Nissan.
Yep, hold this. Oh no, we gotta get these clips out. Okay, we need a tool for that. But this should just come straight out. Apparently that wasn't even held on by anything. And that's that wiring harness there. So this is some kind of fan filter thing, I think. Yeah, it's a fan. Interesting. Okay, slide that out. We're gonna take that harness out too. Be careful, gentle with that, because these break all the time. Yeah. Maybe 2 hands?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yep. You got that. Cool. Now we gotta undo these clips, get this off, and then this wiring harness I'm gonna have to follow, take the switch out, because that's a factory option. It's actually kind of worth a bit. It'd be cool to transfer that over. Yeah. We need those little, you know, those clip thing tool we have. Oh, that's so satisfying. And the clips didn't break either. That's kind of nice. Get this off. I think this is just for sound deadening. Like to try and stop the sound coming through. Those hooks look so painful.
Yeah, I kind of want to.
Yeah, I want to flatten them down too. Oh, what? You just undo all these 10 mils to get in there. That's actually kind of cool. It kind of has its own firewall, almost. I might be able to put a radium fuel cell in there later, maybe.
I mean, that doesn't look like it'd be too hard.
That's true. Although this car could not be used for D1 lights for sure, because I modified the front struts.
Ah, true.
That's against the rules. How much battery do we have left? 1 bar. Probably not much.
Yeah, it's.
Maybe we can get out seatbelts. Yeah, we can. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, those ones are not bolts anymore, they're eyelets. Dude, that's sick. Oh, dude, I can't wait. We need to measure everything we take out somehow, like weigh it.
You need a really, really big box for your scale.
I need a really big scale.
Yeah, you just need scales.
Yeah, we're gonna need those flush cutters, or a knife, and then I think, well, this harness I can remove later.
Just tuck it for now.
Tuck it for now, yeah. All of this sound deadening, oh my gosh, we're gonna have to take all this off too.
I mean, we don't have to take that
We
stuff
don't
off.
have to, but if we have the dry ice and we can, that'll be awesome. Because dude, I guarantee you, we're gonna take at least 12, 15 kilos out of this.
Yeah,
and the cage weighs like 8. The more weight reduction, the faster this thing will be.
This stuff is super thick too.
Yeah, look how thick this is. This is some thick stuff. Look, it's everywhere here too. We're gonna have to do the bag technique, I think, on a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, this looks good. I wonder if there's some in the trunk too.
Probably.
Around like where the spare tire is.
For sure there is.
Anyways, we can start.
We gotta pull apart the interior a little bit.
Yeah,
I think we just need Phillips.
I was wondering where these clothes went. So the main thing is, like, we're gonna have to pull these up.
Yeah.
Which we're just gonna use a Phillips head screwdriver to turn those clips. And then the rest of it's pretty straightforward. So we'll pick up the camera in a second, guys. We are currently making some big progress. Door card off. Been working on getting all of this off. I gotta still pull apart the dash more just to be able to get this piece out, because we want to pull this carpet out without cutting through the middle here. So gotta do that. Saying goodbye to my speakers. The weight reduction is gonna be actually kind of crazy. We've been working hard and we're ready to pull the carpet. I found the switch for that fan that was on the center console. It's kind of funny because I never knew that like these were factory options until we did the Lordly Spec Chaser, and then it turned out that that had one. But then this one, it was, because this car's like 36 years old now. It's pretty much as old as me. And the harness was such an add-on that Nissan just like added this fan switch to the dash. It connects to the ground on a bolt right there, and then the positive for it just taps into this here. Like literally, like you undo the electrical tape and that's it. And it came with the secondary 3 amp fuse here, and then all this wire is just, look, taped up there. It's just, I can pull that sub harness out and we can transfer that into the Abandoned 32, and we've got a parcel shelf for the Abandoned 32, so that is freaking awesome. But anyways, I just thought that was kind of interesting and show you guys that. It's a cool factory option that we get to carry over. There's some gooey stuff under here, but I mean, what 36-year-old car doesn't have some gooey stuff? So I think that's normal. Maybe I should be wearing a mask. I don't think this stuff's great to breathe in. Now, should be able to just kind of lift this all up. I gotta get out, obviously, but if I roll this over, we can lift it up over the shifter and it should come out. I'm pretty happy we didn't have to cut a slit here. So much sound deadening and stuff into these old cars. We're gonna probably see a big, oh my gosh, there's a sheet that's like 1 meter by 1 meter.
Hopefully we have enough dry ice left over.
I think we do. We can always order more, but it's Obon, so. Obon's summer holidays. Daikie's in the background, but he's not working today. He just came in to get some of his parts because he's rebuilding his 180 at his parents' house right now. Because he wants to drive at Summer Matsuri. Oh gosh. Oh, it's damp there. I wonder why it was damp. Okay, here we go. It was really damp in that one spot.
The shifter's caught. You gotta feed it through.
It's fine, it's fine. We got this, we got this. Uh-oh.
Alright, yeah.
Coming to you, Riley.
Oh, okay, let me move.
No, Reggie, wicked.
No.
It's out! Look how much sound deadening there is. Bro, there's like so much. Oh boy.
We can take out all those vents and stuff.
Yeah, no,
too.
we can take a lot out. This car is gonna be so much lighter, I might have to change spring rates in the back. Look how much sound deadening is in this. Guys, like it's all on the wheel wells here. It's even up here. Here. This thing's gonna sound terrible when we're done with it, but...
It's actual tin can.
Like, actually, yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Our food has just arrived.
I have a problem.
What?
I don't know what the problem is though. So I was driving in, oil pressure sensor is like beeping at me, telling me pressure's too low, but my water temps are higher, my oil temp is a little bit higher, but the sensor keeps going off, and I'm scared I have an oil leak.
Did you check how much oil's in the car?
Not cold, but I can't really see it hot. There is oil in there though. I know that for sure.
Pressure sensor was beeping,
Yes.
and you drove.
Yes. It wasn't like beeping consistently. It was just like whenever
Just when you stopped?
Yeah, when I stopped aggressively.
Oh,
it would be
okay,
like,
that's SR things. That's SR things on a hot day if you've got really thin oil and you don't have thick oil.
It's 10W30.
Yeah, that's about right. You're supposed to run like 15W50 in an SR or an RB, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's probably that. But we'll check how much oil's in there. Bro, don't scare me like that.
Yeah.
Science.
I'm pretty excited to get straight back into the Chaser once the Bogan 32 is done, but I want to talk to you guys about these. If you don't know, I partnered with Dafsky and we produced a Japanese real authentic cherry blossom canned air freshener. They last forever, but the best thing is these aren't actually stocked with us here in Japan. They are stocked in Dafsky's warehouse in the USA, and you can get a pack of 2 for a really good price shipped to you with local shipping rates. If you want the inside of your car to smell like Japanese cherry blossoms all year round, go check out their website, dafsky.com, as well as all their other car care products. And thank you, Dafsky, for sponsoring this section of the video. It is time for your favorite part, ladies and gentlemen. Dry ice. Samir is here. Let's go. I guess we'll start here. Oh, yeah. Oh, I like that sound. I'm a bit worried that because this is like really old, I wonder if it's like a different compound or something.
It should still come off in the same way.
I hope so. It's cracking, so I think it's doing its thing. So satisfying sound. So good. A lot of people were asking in the comments, how long do you let it sit on there for? Literally this long. Like you're watching this as I'm doing it, so I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but that's like, so depending on the size of the piece, like once this all starts getting cold, you don't even have to let it sit there for longer than like 30 seconds sometimes. But yeah, just like a minute, you can start breaking it off like that. Oh, we need a bucket.
Where's the bucket?
There'll be one there. I like how that came off. Gives me hope. It's definitely more brittle than the stuff in the Chaser. Interesting. Oh, what? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's gonna be easy. Oh my god, I don't even need the hammer. It just comes straight up. I love it. Thank you. Oh yeah. It's not gonna come off in big pieces, I think. Purely, like I think it's just gonna be all little small stuff, because it's a little different than the fiber ones, like because this doesn't have fiber in it. See, it's like a liquid they sprayed on.
Installation that they put in houses.
Look at it. Yeah. Yeah, like it's not coming off like the Chaser kind, because it's the old kind. But look how easy it comes off there. Still really good.
Comes off a little cleaner too, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, like it's like they sprayed this on. Like it doesn't have like fibers in it like the stuff on the Chaser. It's different. I've never worked with this kind before. This is a 32 and it was an 89er, so it's like 36 years old, which is crazy to think about. Huge progress. This is all done. This is all done. That is all done. I've been working a little bit on the trans tunnel when I get a chance, but yeah, it's been a nightmare. Like this is done too. All of this is off the wheel well here. I'm about to start seeing what the parcel shelf is like, but it has not been fun. I'm gonna use this bag and just get this section done too. But yeah, we're getting there. This is definitely not the nice kind. It's like I don't know, it's really thin and brittle. Thank God though, the dry ice makes it easier for sure, because it dries out all the glue and stuff, but this isn't the kind that comes off in big pieces, unfortunately. It comes off in millions of small pieces. So, just shatters. We are chipping away at it though, that's for sure. Just taking longer than expected.
Quite literally.
Literally, yeah.
A few moments later.
All right, it's time for an update, everyone. The car is done. We even got the rear parcels shelf done. Still a lot to vacuum and clean up, and we're trying to sweep up every last little bit so that you guys get an idea of the weight, but I think we've gotten pretty much everything. Oh, this guy trying to run away. We even had enough dry ice left. We have 0 left. And we managed to get the whole trunk done too. This is like some weird seam sealer smoosh that wouldn't come off, but yeah, for the most part, got it all done. I'm pretty stoked. Let's turn the scales on and see how much it all weighs, this whole bucket. And it feels heavy. It feels just as, if not a little bit more, as the, the Chaser one. So let's find out. 10.9 kilograms. How much was the Chaser one? I think the Chaser one was like 10 too. No, I think this one was 10 too. It feels about the same.
It's like 20 pounds.
26, 28 pounds, I think. I think 10 kilos is. I don't know off the top of my head. Yeah, 10.8.
Wow.
10.8 was a Chaser Skyline. 10.9.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, bear in mind, these buckets weigh 700 grams each.
Yeah.
So they're like 10.2 or something each.
And there's
But
like
yeah.
half a kilo still in the car in powder.
Yeah, no, 100%. There's probably still like 500 grams in here, and just little pieces and stuff everywhere that we're gonna vacuum and suck up, and a bunch of pieces fell inside the rails and stuff, the chassis rails through the holes. But yeah, no, there's a lot. I'm not gonna lie though, like it makes it look pretty filthy in here, so that kind of sucks. But hopefully it'll look okay once we throw the interior in, but then again, I'm not really going to be looking at it, so it should be fine. All these big holes into the chassis rail and to the outside, they're going to get aluminum taped up, so that's not going to be an issue. But man, it took way longer than I was anticipating, purely because it's a very different sound deadener than to what was in the Chaser. The Chaser is like, it's a lot thicker, and it's, I don't know, it almost has like a fiber in it, but then see how thick that is? It's like double the thickness as this stuff. Stuff's so thin, and it was just really hard to work with, and it just came out in a million pieces compared to the Chaser. Just, you could just pick it all up in massive sheets and pull it out, but we got it done. But the problem is it's already 8 o'clock now. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get to the cage right away, but in the next clip, we'll be starting it. So don't stress.
The next day.
It's the next day. Obviously, we just did the SpongeBob thing. I don't know why I keep saying it's the next day when I know I'm going to edit it and put the next day clip in there. I also just realized you guys are probably all going to be asking about this. Went to give Hugo a hug, and I was picking him up, and he did this one. Boom! With his head, and my tooth went through my lip. So, one for the team. Anyways, the worst thing about getting a roll cage. Also, I sound like I have a frog in my throat. That's because I am a little sick. Worst thing about getting a roll cage is unwrapping it. It takes so long. But also, I'm glad that it's wrapped. Look at this. Beautiful. So we've got a Saito roll cage for R32 4-door. There is a fair bit of difference apparently. They made it for me in record time. These are all made to order usually. They never really keep it in stock. But with summer holiday and Obon coming up, they smash this out. So I'm gonna unwrap this, / cut it open and try not to scratch the paint. And then we're gonna start assembling it inside the 32. We've done everything we can. We've stripped the roof out. We've done so much to just try to get it as bare as we can. In fact, I found a fair bit more little bits of sound deadening, and the bucket is now up to like 12 kilos. So it's pretty freaking awesome just how much weight we've taken out. And the roll cage is about 8 kilos, so we're still at a deficit. And then if we add in all the interior and the speakers and stuff we've taken out, it's gonna be even more. But anyways, let's get this roll cage undone. So we're just in the process of loosely bolting the cage in. This is what I like to do with all the cages so that we can get it positioned correctly before we drill the holes. One really good thing about being in Japan is pretty much every grassroots series doesn't require you to have a welding cage. It's once you get into, I think, like FDJ2 and up or D1 lights and up, you need a proper welding cage. Everywhere else is just either no cage or a bolted cage. And some series, I think FDJ2 definitely just changed recently, but only recently you were okay to have a bolting cage. So the rules have been kind of nice and cheap for a lot of people, right? But yeah, things are definitely changing now, obviously. But yeah, this cage, like Saito roll cages always go in really well. They include really good instructions. They're also very affordable. They're not like crazy money. I think you can get the whole cage for like under like $1,200, which is freaking awesome, or $1,000 US, depending on the exchange rate right now. It's freaking awesome. And yeah, they're also shuck-in legal. So if you did want to have this in your street car here, you can have a Saito roll cage. It just needs to have the padding on it, wherever the passenger or the driver seat. Obviously, if you still want to keep your rear seats, depending on where these bars go and stuff. But yeah, Saito roll cage sells different bolt-in options depending on what you want, whether you want like just a race car or a shuck-in like street legal car too. But yeah, honestly, it's gone in super easy. Tons of clearance everywhere, exactly what we need. And this is a one that's in front of the dash. So this will be good because it'll help us not have to pull the whole dash out and stuff like that, but it's still quite safe, quite good. Does what we need it. It's got just one of these intrusion bars on the side for the driver. Passenger we're not going to have because no competition allows you to have passengers here in Japan, and they only ever require the driver to have the bar. So yeah, should be good. Bolt this in, line it all up, drill some holes, bit of seam sealer to seal between the plates, keep the rust away, and we should be good.
A few moments later.
We've been working away, drilling, running bolts through and stuff. We've done these two on this side, and then we've done this one. I got to do the front one here, and then we're leaving the wheel well ones to last. What I usually like to do is start on the driver's side because I can line that up perfect, and then you can kind of, move everything around. Keeping all these bolts and the bars loose just helps you kind of get some play and be able to position everything properly, and should be good. This car's actually kind of low to the ground, so I'm actually making sure I put the bolts in properly from the bottom up. So it's just the bolt head on the bottom. And I know a few people, when we did the Altezza and just rushed it, everyone was like, no, the nuts are not supposed to be on the bottom. But I'm like, this car is so jacked up in the air, it doesn't matter. But yeah, this time I'm doing it properly because this is a little bit like actually a comp car. The Tesla, I put that in because, let's be honest, its roof integrity was already compromised. So the roll cage is there for, because I'm a local and I live in Japan, the cage rules don't actually apply to me at Ebisu. But I put it in the Tesla because other people are going to be driving it and it's kind of like a little bit of a rental car. So it made more sense to put it in. But yeah, when it comes to comps and stuff like that, cages are kind of like becoming more required here, which is a good thing. I'm not complaining about that. Safety is definitely important here. Too many times, especially in the old days, man, like no one used to wear helmets at Mitsuris and stuff like that. A funny, crazy story actually. Kuma-san was telling me, Kuma Kubo, the owner of Ebisu, that when they first introduced the rules for wearing helmets at Drift Mitsuri, they had so many problems where drivers were just not obeying the rules, and it was either they wore them, or if they didn't, then they'd lose the insurance and the ability to do Mitsuri. So Kumakubo-san said, okay, here's what we're gonna do. Here are the rules. If anyone breaks the rules, that's it. Mitsuri's over, everyone goes home. The first time they said the rules are in effect now, that's it. Like within the first 15 minutes of Mitsuri starting, he sent everyone home, no refunds, no nothing. And then ever since then, everyone always obeyed the rules and wore a helmet. So things are changing in Japan, especially when you hear stories like that. It's kind of wild. But there's still tracks that allow you to not have no seatbelt even, no helmet, nothing. Some of those like toge tracks, like Gunsai is one of them, right? But yeah, it's kind of wild, to be honest. I don't know why anyone would risk it, especially with some of the speeds and the power that these cars make. But anyways, we're going on a bit of a tangent. We're gonna finish this cage because I want to put this car back together. Tomorrow I'm taking this thing to Ebisu. We have a practice day on Friday. I would love to do a live stream there on Saturday. So if you're not a member on the channel and don't have notifications turned on, make sure you turn them on because we will be doing a stream on Saturday and I think that'll be awesome. But yeah, otherwise, Sunday's the comp day, Saturday is challenge day, so I'm not driving for that, but yeah, should be good. I'm a little all over the place because I'm still feeling quite sick, but I'm trying to push through. Hopefully I'm better by the comp, otherwise I don't want to be miserable. Let's get this done. I like to just put this first bolt in to stop it from moving. Otherwise you have a bad time. So you find it always likes to move a little after you drill it. First one. We're good. Undo that holding. Right. Now we get the vacuum cleaner in, clean those up. Do I need to clean the burrs? Looks like we're G. Group time. We use the proper polyurethane seam sealer stuff. Always really good for just making sure don't want any water coming in, try to prevent rust. This car's old. It's 36 years old. I can't speak anymore, man. We're in place, hell yeah. Let me grab this, we goop the hell out of this as well. Do that. I should check if I need to floppy disk the bottom. We're actually mint money. Jill didn't make any big burrs. Grab this, should be mint. These cages go together pretty well. Although I know in a lot of places, like in America and I think Australia, depending on what series you're driving on. I mean, some places require you to have a cage, even for just like leisure events, like Driftman series and stuff. So I know that you can have a bolt-in one though, which is good. I know in the US though, I think most places, like if you want passengers, you just you have to have a welding cage, like 6-point welding cage with like foot intrusion bars and stuff. Which I feel like is a little aggressive. but yeah, I get it at the same time. We're just going and tightening all the front bars because this will like kind of tweak and move everything around a bit, and then we'll do the final points in the rear. Because you'll find like everything starts to like sit into place where it needs to be in shifts, and that way these will be exactly where they need to be lined up. Cage is all in, bolted, tight, super rigid, not moving, shaking the whole car when I pull on it. A good way to test a bolting cage if everything's nice and tight is grab the cage and try to pull and reef on it. If the cage has any kind of movement in it, then your bolts aren't tight enough. Tighten everything so that there's no play, and that when you pull on the cage, the whole car wants to move with it. But we're done with that now, and I'm just going through using this like aluminum tape / insulation tape, covering up any of the holes that go straight through the floor pan. I kind of wish we found all the little plugs that came with it, because I would have just taped those in there or like, you know, seam sealed them back in. But they were all attached to the sound deadening, and I don't feel like digging through that bucket. So insulation aluminum tape is what this is getting. To be fair, that was what I was always going to put on there. So that'll be more than enough. It's just to keep the weather out / animals out and things from falling through. That's it. Making some pretty big progress. Got the bride bucket in there. My head's right above there in the cage, so I'm gonna have to put some padding there just so the helmet doesn't get torn to shreds, because it's a little, you know, I'm tall. I'm also gonna adjust the seat so it's not so lean back. I'm gonna bring it forward a little bit, and I think that'll help a lot. Things are coming along pretty good. I got my nice new fire extinguisher in here, which is the big enough size, what we need for all the grassroots stuff here. This is also the special kind that doesn't have that powder that eats through everything. You need to make sure you get that special foam kind of extinguisher that puts out oil and alcohol fires and stuff. The powder types that you get from like home centers or Home Depot, those types, if you do not clean it off your car immediately, it will corrode and turn your car into a rust bucket like overnight. It's kind of crazy. It's super corrosive. So got that in there. I'm gonna put the stock seat in now. I'm a little concerned how far forward the stock seat will go, but I mean, if the stock seat goes to there, it should be okay. I don't think it's gonna hit that, but I'm just gonna sit that in there, bolt that in, and then we're pretty much done. There's a few little kind of things I wanna get done and just tidy up the car. I wanna move the ECU away from this spot because it's just renowned for like water drips through on these when any of the seam sealer fades away in the engine bay. So I wanna try and move that up somewhere here. But for the most part, everything's kind of done now. The cage is in there. We've got so much space and room for activities. I'm pretty stoked. This thing is really starting to look like a proper race car. Not gonna lie, I've like been playing around with seating positions and stuff. I really do wish I could get this seat lower. I'm gonna see if Bride has a lower seat rail, but we're already like pretty close to this frame rail here. Skylines and Silvias, especially 13s and stuff, they all have this big hump here. So it's pretty hard for tall guys, but I might be able to modify it. To be completely honest, I could probably make something custom that still goes into this bolt point, but just kind of like brings the first bolting point down here, because I will never need this seat to go that far forward. So I think I could do that, and then this could then be really, really low there, and I just move this wiring harness out of the way. And if this point is actually further down there, oh, but then the rail's still, or I cut and notch that. That's what I could do. But yeah, we're getting into custom modify area. Like, look at all this extra space here on this side. Why is it so much fatter on that side? I have no idea, man. Like, if we could lower this down there, that would be perfect. Tall guy problems, like, look at this. It's pretty dangerous, to be honest. With the helmet on and some padding there, it should be okay. But if I get into a big wreck, it's gonna hurt, and it's gonna hurt a lot. So I really do want to try and rectify this seating position. So I'll just make a custom rail, and I'll probably cut that out of the floor, and we'll notch it and reinforce it so that we can get the seat lower. I'll just make a custom rail. It is what it is. It's what we had to do on my comp card too. But yeah, anyways. Love it. We've gotten all the maintenance done on the Bogan 32. Ready to load it up for on the truck for Ebisu. Everything's loaded in there, tires, wheels, and I even had a little bit of spare time to just quickly whip up a water tank. It's rough, but hey, it does its job, and that's all that matters, right? It just needs to hold this in the trunk. I'm gonna just quickly drill a few holes, and I'll self-tapper this into the back, or probably actually it's a bit better to do nutserts, but I'm a little scared about the fuel tank under there. So I'm probably just gonna, oh, actually, there's a nice M6 bolt hole there that I can use, and then I'll just put a couple self-tappers in after that. And then that should be good off to the side there. So this thing, I tried ratchet strapping it down, but no matter what, it always flew around. So I just quickly whipped this up. Took me like 15 minutes. Not gonna bother painting it or anything like that. It's gonna just serve its purpose and then just get thrown in the scrap heap eventually. But yeah, not bad. Nice, okay. Dude, this thing's come a long way. Sheesh, looks like a proper race car now. Now that the bogan is all finished, we'll be able to focus 100% on this and hopefully have it ready for Matsuri by next weekend. There's really not that much left on it. I know it looks like there's a lot, but the stuff we were waiting for arrived in this big box from Serial 9, so we are ready to pretty much just start chooching on this. So the moment I'm back Monday morning or Sunday night, I'm gonna get straight into modifying the front subframe so we can move the rack forward, and then it's then drop engine trans in and start connecting everything up, and this thing should be running in honestly like 1 to 2 days once we're back. So I'm pretty excited. This thing's gonna be, I don't know, man, like it's gonna feel weird having a fresh chaser for Matsuri, summer Matsuri of all things. But yeah, should be good. We'll obviously have the bogan up there too, so it'll be good. But yeah, I'm just enjoying that we're chipping through all the projects, and once these 2 cars are done, then I can put all my attention into this abandoned S15 and then the abandoned 32, and God knows we got a lot of parts now for the abandoned 32, so it's gonna work out really well. We've got to sort through all these parts and door cards and everything, as well as all the stuff here, and then we'll kind of bag and tag everything and put it inside the 32 for now. But once this is done, we'll have a lot more space. All of this will be gone and clear, and we should be good. I'm pretty stoked, man. Oh, it's finally we're ticking things off. And then Okachan just told me his paint shop, they now have a vacancy for me. So we just got to put the extra over fenders on and send this off, and then this car will be done, and it's all coming together, man. Oh, next few weeks are going to be crazy. While we're getting the 32 loaded up, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, you are a G. You guys mean the most to me because you're sitting through all of my ADHD craziness. Your safe word for today is lime. Make sure you put that down in the comment section so I know who you are, because you guys are the real G's that watch the videos and the channel and everything like that. I'm dead set serious. This year, I'm gonna start ramping up. We're gonna start changing how we're doing things, and we're gonna start getting back to happy Sam that's enjoying and having fun. I don't know if that means that, it most likely, actually, I'm gonna tell you right now, it most likely means we're gonna stop doing every other day uploads. Maybe we're only gonna do 2 uploads a week, but I think that's gonna make things a lot more manageable for me to catch up on everything. So then maybe in the future we can get back to everyday uploads and stuff like that. But we've got a lot of stuff that we're trying to put in motion so that we can get back to that. Start having some fun, start doing all those fun, crazy ideas that I got in my head. And yeah, should be good. Thanks for enabling me to be able to do everything that we do. Seriously, it's incredible that we're here from, what, 6, 7, 8 years ago when we were working on the red Skyline out the front of my shop right now, on my back in the driveway with hardly any tools. Good times. Guys, like, comment, share, subscribe. Go check out the FD support pack and show your support there for the FD season. I think we absolutely killed it with the pack this year. Some new designs there. We're even doing our very first Norbury flag, so that is freaking awesome. Sammit.net. And also, go check out those Davsky air fresheners. All my cars smell like cherry blossom, and it's mint. See you in the next one, guys. Peace. Ciao.